blues. If you say sales, I laugh at you. Although their sales are true, it's been all a year long. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Dance for me. I am your master. I am the puppet master. And what you still continue to do is to keep the camera running when I'm having a private discussion with you. Whatever! You can jump up! Jump up! Jump up! Shut it off now. And get over here and pick that up for I want to play. You gonna hit me again? These motherfuckers! You can't touch me, son! I'm untouchable. I'm unfazable. I bring you factual motherfucking evidence to support my claims. And you just have to accept it. You have to accept it.
Deep within the Midwestern region of the United States of America lies a state that is high in the middle and round on the sides. A state where both everything and nothing is going on at the exact same time. This state, known as Ohio, contains a beast within. A beast of biblical proportions. The beast resides in a place called Youngstown, located just over an hour away from Cleveland. This beast would go by many different titles throughout the past decade. The Puppet Master, the Biblical Beast, Quantrell Bishop. But many people across the internet are most familiar with his oldest moniker, Elpresador. Elpresador is many things. A gamer.
Hello people, this is the Gaming Dwarf and I'd like to give you a review on quick review on Resistance 2. And the first thing you're going to notice about Resistance 2, it's one of the greatest games out there for your PlayStation 3. It's got the most superlative graphics that I've ever seen on a video game system. And when you look at the game up close, you know, as I play the game at all times...
A troll.
Look at that. Would you look at that? That's what I do. Yeah, so I'm showing my receipt at the door. It's my first purchase ever in my life. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
Yeah, usually I'm not allowed to purchase nothing, but they let me purchase this time. You know? Alright, thank you.
An NFL enthusiast.
Why is Josh Cribbs not playing? Why is he on the bench? And what is up with this running back? What is with this running back by committee? I can't take it. At this juncture, of all junctures, I'm done.
A birther of memes.
Now I know what everyone's talking about, the Elpresador famous meme, or meme, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm seeing it now. There's a whole bunch of videos out there with memes about Elpresador. I know what the fuck are you talking about? Elpresador famous meme. Is there a famous meme, whatever the fuck it is. What the fuck? So I guess I'm a famous meme all over the place.
He is a man of many bizarre qualities, and it's time to get into many of these things, starting from the very beginning, during the era of the TREY Brotherhood.
Degrading the 360 so I can watch the little puppet fanboys that they are and dance around for me. You see? Dancing around to the weebles. Woo! Yeah, that's what I do. See, I put videos out there and I watch how I'm the puppet master. Y'all dance for me.
I am the Red Ring of Death. There is presently and never will be any cure for me.
Thank you, Sony, and thank you, Guerrilla Games, for allowing me to enter your heaven.
Fuck that! The defense can't stop nobody! I'm tired of this fucking bullshit!
Elpresador was born as Charles Martin on October 22nd, 1968. He's of German and Italian descent, and probably played football frequently at some point in his teenage or young adult years. The early life of Elpresador is fairly unknown, and there's most likely only a handful of mentions about his past and videos here and there. But the beginning of his story starts around the end of the 2000s, when he creates his channel during the time of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360's popularity, each reaching near their peaks. During this time, the inevitable console war breaks out between the two fan bases of each, and Elpresador decides to pledge his allegiance to Sony's PlayStation 3. With this choice, the chaos of Elpresador is ignited, and the flames of his chaos continue to grow to this day. This marks the creation of the TREY Brotherhood.
Brotherhood members of society! The TREY Brotherhood president and founder is back! For more, as I am in this gaming relations right now, trying to discuss how we can resolve the bitter differences between the TREY Brotherhood and the 360 contingent. But Brotherhood members, you must ask yourself, it's not what you can do for the Brotherhood, it is what the 360 rules! 360 rules! Son of a bitch!
Due to the popularity of the console war at this time, Elpresador was put on the map and quickly gathered a fan base, especially from those of the gaming community. Elpresador would make multiple dozens of videos where he would state his opinion of the Xbox 360, which he found to be vastly inferior to the PlayStation 3 competition.
Am I a special plant brought here by Sony? Good question. No. 2008, June 21st, a certain individual came to YouTube and put that 360 contingent fan base in an uprising. And now, what's left of the 360 contingent fan base is still in an uprising. 1 year, 2 months later, the 360 fan base has all but diminished from this site. Accepting defeat graciously.
The comment sections of these videos would display a total verbal war between the two sides, and thousands upon thousands of angry gamers with an opinion would flock to these videos to engage in disgruntled word warfare. The flames grew hotter, and Elpresador begins to emphasize his character of this era, the president of the TREY Brotherhood, which was a sort of small cult following that Elpresador brought to fruition, where fans of the PlayStation 3 could come together and discuss their shared views regarding the console and its Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii competition. As the console war continued, and Elpresador began harnessing his unique form of comedy, he would create more and more videos showcasing the absurdity of his character.
Hey guys, it's the Gaming Dwarf. Fuck Call of Duty 5. I got a 25 streak kill streak. It's too easy. It's too easy. You guys know it is. You guys know it's too. You guys know it's too easy. Too easy. I got killed by random grenade across the map. Random killing.
As shown before, a video where he prays to the PlayStation 3. Another where he makes fun of the Xbox 360's hardware issues, such as the red ring of death, which was a pretty common problem that would render many of the consoles obsolete.
I don't care how old your system is. It could be days, weeks, months, but I will strike at an unsuspected time. I am the Red Ring of Death. There is presently and will never be a cure for me. Microsoft cannot figure me out.
Elpresador capitalized on his swelling popularity, and the videos of the console war would flourish and be plentiful in quantity.
What the fuck am I gonna do with an Xbox 720? What, am I set my house on fire or something like that? I want no goddamn. I'm gonna set the house on fire with it. PS3 burns it up, you know it.
It's better,
Bullshit.
man. You need to
Let's get the fuck on out of here, man.
You know
Fuck
what?
on out of here. It's cat. Alright, man. Come on, man. Chill, man. I was just joking, man. I know the 360 is better, the 720 is better. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm getting it.
Gonna get it?
I'm
You
getting
gonna
it.
get it?
I'm getting it. I'm not like a... Alright, man. God.
Elpresador ultimately displayed a high level of charisma and leadership during this time. Many of those that challenged him would face quick defeat whenever he would strike back with a response to specific video creators that responded to him during this madness.
Because here's the thing, dude. No matter how many parody videos you make about me, I really don't care because I really don't watch them. I believe the last one I watched was the one where I was in your house and I was yelling something about resistance. It's the last one I ever watched. I was holding the controller and I got like a heart attack or some shit. But yeah, I really don't care how many parody videos you make of me.
Elpresador, you are a sad, pathetic troll. You really are. You played with fire. You played with fire. And you got burned. I used my contacts at YouTube to have you suspended.
Although this character was bizarre and silly in nature, there wasn't a single Xbox fan on the internet who could penetrate his determination. This most likely led to Elpresador feeling a sensation of boredom, and the unexpected would happen when he'd slowly begin turning his back on the PlayStation community that loyally followed him throughout all of the chaos. It was an act that left many feeling shattered and betrayed. An act that fueled a new fire deep within Elpresador as he made his conversion to the side of the Xbox 360.
Shut up! Shut up! Tired of this!
Stupid thing. Won't want to go back. He's crying like a little baby. You guys just take these back, or?
I just need the cords and all that.
Oh, you need the cords? You dumbass. You didn't even tell me that. I'm sorry. This machine's got problems. I gotta go home and get them. But what do you usually get for these?
I can see. I gotta check the gig.
60 gigabyte, fat boy.
You want it?
I just want to get rid of the thing. It's a security issue right now. It's got all my information compromised. I'm recording myself, obviously, because it's like a hard thing to get rid of after 6 years.
You have to check out the system, how it works. It'll probably be somewhere in the area, like 120 somewhere.
120. You see the depreciation that happened to you? All right, thanks, bro.
Wait a minute, excuse me. Are you Elpresador?
Yeah.
Although Elpresador goes on to supporting the Xbox 360, he doesn't completely disregard the PlayStation 3. The hacker that brought down the PlayStation Network would be the straw that broke the camel's back in regards to the online aspect of gaming for Elpresador. He still enjoyed the Blu-ray capabilities of the system, but other than that, it would be a dust collector. He continues playing first-person shooters on the 360, which would yield a great abundance of rage videos he would upload during his online play.
Fuck! Fuck! Oh, it pisses me off. Oh, you know how pissed I am. Oh my god, I'm getting ripped off. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god, are you fucking pussy? God! Are you a pussy? Oh my god, you're gonna, in a 5-year-old fucking game, you're gonna hide in a fucking pipe. Fucking move! Fuck! You! Ah! Oh, I wanna fucking hurt some of this game. Fucking really irritates me. I fuck it! Oh my god, please, Jesus Christ. Do whatever you need to do to make that fucking little fucking pussy's life miserable. You're a fucking degenerate fucking loser. You deserve nothing but... Oh, I hope he dies. God, please. Stage 4 Piccolo. Breast Piccolo, whatever. I don't give a flying fuck anymore. God, I hope he dies. God, please. Give him the absolute worst fucking death imaginable. Oh, please. Give him the worst form of whatever it is that you can fucking give somebody. I swear to God, Jesus Christ. Please, I'll beg if you can take 10 years off my life to give him the worst fucking degenerate disease you can give somebody. Fuck! This game sucks! This... Oh, almost broke some people. It sounded like fucking Miami Vice. Again! What the fuck? Is that the sound of flesh? Never heard flesh make that fucking noise. There it is again. Fucking game sucks.
This was one of Elpresador's primary hobbies at the beginning of the decade. It would be a short-lived hobby, however, most likely due to the frustration of his losses and irritation with gaming and its fanbase in general. Elpresador decides to drop the controller and head on to greater things. Things which would make him garner the attention of good and bad.
This hemispherical beast, it de-rices rices on the road.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Get that fucking camera away. You wanna get that fucking camera away from me before I fucking break it? You need a fucking You need to get that shit away from me. Nothing. Nothing. Tell you nothing. You're gonna do nothing. You're gonna do nothing. What are you gonna do? Racist? Another fucking racist?
Solve my point.
Another fucking racist?
Nothing.
Our goggle of redemption. Wings, Daniel Redemption. Wings of embarrassment. Daniel, Darva, Excedrin, Millennial,
Pipsqueak, you look absolutely horrific for 33 years old. Do you realize what you're doing right now is you have to stream, you have to play, you don't even like doing it. For what, chum change? It's actually pathetic. Your life may be the most pathetic life I've ever seen in my life. You don't want to do nothing but sit there you want to play video games. That's all you want to do. And you really don't want to do that, but your main goal is you don't want to work. And getting $50, $60 a day streaming is good enough for you. And that's pathetic. You're not a man.
Prior to getting into this next segment that focuses on the creation of the Gunga Ginga meme, and a couple of feuds that Elpresador became involved in with a multitude of other video creators, I wanted to showcase a brief but interesting moment in his timeline that occurred around the period when he streamed Call of Duty, where he would travel around to the backcountry of Ohio and charge into dozens of dead trees. The purpose of this act may have been to let off some steam after experiencing deep frustration with campers, lag, and everything else involved in online gaming that most likely left the beast with a craving for spilling blood and causing destruction.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's done in the real world by a dog. I'm tired of this shit. You want to camp, huh? Huh?
Oh, shit, son of a bitch! Ah, shit! You son of a... Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. With football days down in the Cleveland State Action. You gonna camp, huh, son? You gonna camp, huh? Get the fuck out of here, son. You ain't gonna camp no more, you goddamn. You wanna camp, huh? Oh, you wanna camp? Okay. 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 You son of a bitch. I told you, I will never, ever succumb to the camper. Yeah, you were a little tougher than normal ones, but I ain't stopping. I ain't gonna lie to you. That hurt. Dolphin dive this. God damn it. I'll get you. That was dangerous, people. I just hit my fucking head. But it's not gonna disturb me. Nothing. We're to tear the beast!
I'll take my glasses off.
The trees of Ohio were not the only means of catharsis for Elpresador. The internet and its inhabitants are an endless source of punching bags for the puppet master to chew through. One of the first instances we see of Elpresador making fun of a video creator was Samuel the Geek during the TREY Brotherhood era, but the intensity is increased exponentially after picking out new victims to pummel, specifically two streamers that go by the name of DARKSYDEPHIL and Wings of Redemption. These altercations go back to the early 2010s, around the time that Elpresador still played Call of Duty often. During this time, DARKSYDEPHIL was quickly gaining notoriety, as was his fanbase.
Why am I toxic?
Elpresador paid close attention to the world of DSP and decided to strike. He calls out Phil for being a lazy 35-year-old with no job experience, no resume, and a leech for his fans' money, who basically pay for everything in Phil's life through means of donating.
What ended up happening was I saw a bankruptcy lawyer. How bad is it going to be? How much am I not going to be able to pay? Am I going to get sued into oblivion? Am I going to eventually have to declare bankruptcy? I have no idea what's going to happen.
I couldn't find any moment where Phil would make response to Elpresador, but the feud was plentiful in content, and Elpresador would hack away at Phil's character for years.
Well, it's been brought to my attention that DSP gaming is still out there. And the only way to stop a problem is to report a problem. Anytime you see DSP gaming streaming on Twitch TV, If he violates the littlest rule on Twitch's terms and conditionings, you must report him to Twitch. Because we can no longer stand idly besides ourselves and watch this man continue to beg for money online when he is a 40-year-old man who can get a job and do whatever it takes to maintain a plausible, functioning society and viable society. He has a big condominium, that he has bills, and that does not require begging. You can get a second job. You could even get a main job and use Twitch as a platform to supplement your income, not beg for it.
Well, we'll buy you a wedding. We'll pay for everything because we're DSP tards. That's what we are. We're DSP tards. 10 million strong and growing. Pretty soon you'll be broke though, because all this money you pay this fucking clown, pretty soon you're not gonna have nothing left of your own. I think it's hilarious. DSP is fucking clowning the fuck out of you puppets, and I'm sitting back and I'm laughing. So to the biggest moronic imbeciles, retards ever, the DSP fan base, they are the stupidest, retardest, killimicist fan base ever. Ever. Nothing even compares. Dance.
You know what? I gotta do something to help these two out. I'll help you and the Bulldog out. I'll hire both of you guys to clean my house, do my dishes, cut my yard, clean my toilets, whatever. Whatever it takes to get you back and working in the workforce. I will do it. I will help you. As long as you're willing to help yourself, I will fight for you. I'll fight for you, DSP. Because, I mean, right now, your resume is flat out garbage. What are you gonna put down? Well, I played Mario Kart and Zelda for the last 15 years, Nintendo 64 games, because I'm a gaming nerd. I mean, it's not good enough. But I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I'm just trying to make Twitch television a safer place for... The offer still stands, though. You and that Bulldog need work. You can cut my yard, clean my house, clean my kitchen. Look, dishes need done. Cat litter box needs clean. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like I said, your resume's got to be flat out horrible. I mean, that cat's got more of a resume than you.
So, if you have anybody else you want us to watch, let us know. We will keep a firm eye and try to make online a much more safer community for people out there.
Although Elpresador has kept consistent with bashing Phil up until recent times, he found the time to attack yet another around the same time. This man goes by the name of Wings of Redemption, and has gathered plenty of attention these past couple of years as the internet watched his descent into madness, and had the pleasure of seeing his physical and mental downfall over the course of 10 years. Elpresador pokes fun at Wings for being jobless and putting on ridiculous, pathetic acts for his viewers as a way to gain sympathy and financial support.
Redemption. Or Richard, whatever the fuck your fucking name is, you clown. 1v1 me on Bog. So you can relive the traumatic experience that guy gave you a few years back when you were 30-some years old and you cried about him beating you in a video game. Imagine being so upset that you lost in a video game. What was his name? Syndicate or something? He shit in your mouth on Bog. He put you on Bog. 1v1 me. Christ. How about 1v1 me with a fork? You know? We'll get a bowl of Wendy's chili and see who can eat it faster. Oh, but that's right. I don't eat garbage food like that. That's how I maintain my 230-pound fucking flawless frame at 50 years old. Meanwhile, conversely, you're like 380 pounds and you're fucking, what, 30-some years old? And why do I look younger than you right now? Why am I like 14 years older than you but look way younger than you? Why? Is it because you're mind fucked by everybody that has any type of normal sequential life and you don't even have a normal sequential life? In fact, you don't even have a life because all you do is sit there and argue with children online?
My superhero's great. He streams video games. He's a beast. My superhero got his stomach stapled. Now he's not as fat, but he's still fat. My superhero is a beast. He is so knowledgeable. He's still fat, but he's knowledgeable. And He can eat as much as he wants, he won't get fat, because his tummy gets full earlier.
Embarrassing. Anyway, ta-ta. Or goggle.
You're not a man with a plan. You're a slob without a job. Food for thought.
The barrage of insults was enough to pull in the attention of Wings, who decides to fire back at Elpresador.
Dude, me Bert 1v1ing Elpresador. That'd be like facing a little baby in like a crib or some shit. Like, he's so bad at the game. I don't know if Elpresador can read or not, but I know he has very trouble learning. I know it took him like 2 hours to hook up an HD PVR. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm sitting on the phone with this bitch, motherfucker, trying to hook this shit up for him. And I'm like, what are you failing to understand? There's two component cables. There's a white one that come with it, and the one that you bought. One that you bought goes on the bottom and goes into the PlayStation. The other one goes on the top and goes into the TV, and then there's a power cord. That's it.
Ooh,
good
one. With that lightning strike. Let's go.
Somebody's like, what would happen with a 1v1 fist fight with me, Elpresador? It would work something like this. He makes the mistake to letting me know that he wants to fight me in advance, and then I go to the fist fight with some pepper spray in my pocket. I pepper spray the motherfucker, and then I win the fight. That's how that rolls downhill.
What he does is he flies me in, I go in there, and I fade that motherfucker properly and show him what a fucking beast really is. That's what the fuck happens.
What do donations go toward? Paying bills? I live off donations, man.
Cocaine.
Much like what happened with DARKSYDEPHIL, the feud with Wings of Redemption didn't seem to go too in-depth. Elpresador would find other ways to release tension while out in public. Apart from breaking down trees, he'd often visit populated areas in his town, like local Walmarts, and annoy the shoppers with a noise he'd make called Goonga Ginga.
Getting my daily fishing, motherfucker. Catch my allotted 10 fish and go home.
He would walk around stores or pull up on unexpected people in parking lots and make this loud, obnoxious sound to get a reaction. This was something that came and went, but in 2019, the sound would reach a peak in popularity after being uploaded onto Vine and other platforms by popular users who would dub Elpresador as the Goonga Ginga guy.
Now I know what everyone's talking about, the Elpresador famous meme, or meme, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm seeing it now. There's a whole bunch of videos out there with memes about Elpresador. I know what the fuck are you talking about? Elpresador famous meme. Is there a famous meme, whatever the fuck it is. What the fuck? So I guess I'm a famous meme all over the place.
Elpresador would acknowledge this new short burst of fame, and then continue on with his life as per usual. The feud's over, and the meme's light has fizzled out. Now to see what's going on in Elpresador's life as of August 2020. One last interesting bit I wanted to bring up before looking at Elpresador's life today was a thing that occurred a few years back during the odyssey of a man that went by the name of Fed Smoker. To get an idea of who Fed Smoker was, I would briefly look back at the documentary I made on him earlier this year, but to sum it up in a TLDR, Fed Smoker was a man that drove across the United States on a journey to take down every cop in America and frame them as a baby raper.
Hi everybody, I'm Cole Peterson.
Although this term was used primarily for bad cops that Fed Smoker looked down upon, the term was used for just about anybody or anything that Fed Smoker was against. One of these people in particular was a man that went by the name of Raging Rob.
An hour-and-a-half stream, an hour-and-a-half live stream, dancing for Elpresador. An hour and a half. Can't use my wallet to stand up my phone, so I'll use my Holy Bible. There we go. Got my phone standing against my Holy Bible. Because I put it against my wallet and it kept falling down. Motherfucker!
Rob would claim that Fed Smoker went to multiple state police and state officials throughout the country to make them aware of Rob being stamped as a baby raper.
Mr. Connell Peterson. Mr. Connell Peterson. Fed Smoker. Herc Smoker. Herc Hell. Fed Hell. Saint Herkster. Whatever you like to call yourselves. You have like 15 different names. This nerd, this fat slob, he wants to go around talking about me to city officials in the little town of Hooker, Oklahoma. So he wants to blab my mouth to city officials in Hooker. He took down the Oklahoma Highway Patrol's phone number from one of these city's officials. He's going around calling me a baby raper and a chomo.
Rob, being a loyal fan of Elpresador at this time, would catch the attention of Elpresador. The feud between Rob and Fed Smoker would be analyzed in a joke video made by Elpresador, where he would predict what would occur during a showdown between the two.
You think a beast like Raging Rob's gonna be scared of someone fucking looking like a psychopath? And like I said, Raging Rob right now is just—he's got the killer instinct. He takes names and he goes out and does it. I mean, he's got an arsenal of weapons. I don't know if D-Town does, but he has an arsenal of weapons. So far, we've seen the Pink Lady, the fucking Zombie Slayer, and he even has a fucking stun gun right now. I don't know if he's prepared to use that. His ultimate goal, though, is Fed Smoker. And I'm going to tell you something, Raging Rob. I believe you will need all them in your arsenal to defeat Fed Smoker. Fed Smoker's a different breed. He's a different animal. He's got you in years and he's got experience on you. But no matter what happens, Raging Rob, you're the inaugural champion. You'll always be remembered. But I do want to say one thing about this right now. If you get by D-Town, there's many other opponents out there waiting for you. If you get by D-Town, the matchup between you and Fed Smoker will fucking be probably world. It'll be like the Thriller in Manila. It'll be the Thriller in fucking San Bernardino. The Thriller, it'll be the greatest fight ever. And you're responsible for it.
As far as I'm aware, this is really the only video where Elpresador addresses the two of them in their feud. It seems as though Rob and Fed Smoker eventually make peace, and at some point, Rob meets up with Elpresador at a Dunkin' Donuts somewhere in Ohio.
This is Raging Rob and Elpresador here from YouTube. You didn't think we were going to come, we'll never meet up, but we did. And Raging Rob, how was your victory against So Real? It was so easily, you destroyed him. How easy was it?
Piece of cake. I mean, there was
Look at the
nothing.
camera.
There was nothing.
I mean, you just you destroyed him.
I mean, it was like a feather. I mean, I don't know how to explain
Like
it.
a feather in your cap.
Yeah.
He's the champion, bro. The inaugural champion.
The
You know
best
what?
there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be.
There you have it. So that's so real. I mean, that's real now. That is so real. That's so real.
Exactly.
According to one of the comments on this video, Rob had said some negative things about Elpresador prior to this meetup, which may have been the reason for Rob appearing so awkward and intimidated during his brief time with Elpresador. Now, for the past year, there hasn't been anything of significance happening with Elpresador. The conflicts seem to be at a low point, apart from a few little stabs at wings of redemption here and there. He focuses on making a variety of different videos on his Quantrell Bishop channel, usually pertaining to the topics of NFL.
I believe Lamar Jackson may be the most overrated player in NFL history.
Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey, Duncan. You know what my new thing is? I go inside and get coffee now, right? And when it spills because your lids are fucking trash, I shake it, and it gets all over your fucking floor and your fucking counters, whatever. Your lids are fucking trash. I mean, they're fucking junk. I got coffee all over me. I'm done with Duncan. Tim Hortons, you gotta come back to Youngstown.
Random noises.
Gah, gah, gah! Gah, gah, gah!
His cat Albert.
What's up? What's up, bro? What, bro?
And a variety of other random subjects. Although Elpresador has mentioned in the past that he had sons, and would often do some camera tricks to make it appear as though his sons were recording him, it seems as though this was all a made-up thing, and Elpresador is currently childless and without a spouse. Elpresador continues to make content on a daily basis by himself, and is looking for the next thing to offend large groups of people online with to satisfy his boredom. As of late, he makes videos going against the Black Lives Matter movement with the hopes that he may stir up a storm of angry people in opposition to his beliefs.
And let's not make a mistake here. These people that are getting killed by the police, George Floyd, they're all criminals. Breonna Taylor, let me explain something to you. If I was married and my wife sold drugs and the police busted in my house and killed me, I should have never had a drug dealer at my house. The people that you guys are fighting for, all this stuff going on, it ain't like the cops are out there killing innocent black people. That's what the whole narrative is. You're making it seem like they're killing innocent black. No, they're not. They're serving warrants. They're arresting people that are committing crimes. And how in the fuck doesn't the country love you, Doc Rivers? You're making $50 million. And someone said to me the other day, it's like, well, he earned that money. Well, according to Black Lives Matter, it doesn't fucking matter. They want our houses. They want white people's houses. Well, I want Dr. Rivers' money. Dr. Rivers, I'd like some money. You have money you earned. Why not give it to me? I am an oppressed white person that's poor. Why can't I have money? But see, you don't see me going out there doing that now, do you? See, I'm not going out there saying all these rich people give me money. LeBron, give me some money, man. I'm an oppressed white person. You got money. Let me get some of your money.
And he plays Call of Duty Warzone every now and again, despite his past opinion on video games, and how much he hated the fan base, which he would often call a bunch of nerds. Elpresador has always been an unpredictable force of nature, and it's something that very well may be a primary aspect that draws people to him. The winds are currently calm, but somewhere, at some point, a storm of biblical proportions will loom over Ohio, and the puppet master will once again strike with a fury from the clouds above.